Hi, hello, Sister Karl. As we all know, the FIFA World Cup 2022 fever has gripped the world, and we have seen and we are looking at some of the amazing matches already taking place. Now, whether it's Richarlison's wonder goal in Brazil versus Serbia, as we always say, or Ronaldo's or Croatia's comeback win over Canada, or we can say dominance by Asian teams as well. We are loving everything about FIFA of 2022 in Qatar. You all are watching Sports Kira, and we are previewing some of the best of the games that the World Cup has to offer. This is Namita Sajde with you, and with all due respect and love, I would like to welcome all of you to Ramco Presents SK Kick-off, the right product for the right application, and as I say, you are at Sports Kira, the right place for the right show.
We have got Ramco Supercrete.
We built this nuclear plant with it. It will never develop smallest of cracks.
High-strength cement, crack-free concrete. Ramco Supercrete.
So yes, welcome back. I'm Namita, and I have with me a very lovely and renowned guest for the day. Once again, would like to welcome our ex-Indian international and East Bengal FC legend, Mr. Alvito D'Cunha, and we have a player who has an illustrious career with multiple clubs like Mahindra United, East Bengal, and Kerala Blasters, Mr. Sushanth Mathews. Welcome both of you to Sports Kira. How have you been?
Thank you, Namita. Thank you once again. It's nice to be back with Sports Kira, and I hope you're fine and really looking forward for this World Cup matches. Things are getting quite interesting.
Absolutely good I am, and I become more fine and perfect when you guys are with me to talk about the matches.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, today we'll talk about Argentina versus Poland, which is one of the critical matches of today. And also we'll talk about the Asian country, Saudi Arabia, and Mexico's match also, because that one is also be a really critical and crucial one. So firstly, before we start with Argentina versus Poland, I would like to ask from both of you, which all are your favorite teams in terms of rivalries amongst the teams and players as well in the current tournament? Starting with you, Alvito.
See, if we talk about the rivalry, it's always Argentina versus Brazil. So it's like if we talk about the Indian derby, like if we all know, it's East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. So the same derby is between Argentina and Brazil. But then again, there are a lot of other matches, like even last night's match, I would say Iran and USA could have also been considered as one of the derbies due to different reasons. Wales and England also was supposed to be, as they are a neighboring country. So yes, this matches we were quite interested in watching, and but I think in football, when you are on the field, you forget who you are and against who are you playing. So sometimes it depends on the situations, whether the team needs the 3 points or whether the team needs a draw. Like for example, yesterday while we were watching the Iran and US match, at one point of time we were really thinking there might be some problems, like off the field things might get affected on the field. But at the end we had a superb game where Iran, who needed a draw, but unfortunately US they came out victorious, which they needed the 3 points badly, and I think they were the right team to qualify for the next round. So if you talk about the derbies, the rivalries, these are some of the matches which I could say, but people mostly would love to watch Argentina versus Brazil in the finals. If not, people would also want to see Messi versus Ronaldo playing in the finals, because like there are a lot of fan followings for these two icons of world football, and definitely people would love to see them for the last time them playing in the World Cup in the finals. So that would be a great match if that happens. But as a Brazil supporter, obviously I would want my team Brazil to play in the finals.
Yeah, but East or West, for you, Brazil is the best.
Yes, there's no doubt.
I think people would love to see Neymar also back in the matches.
Of course, there's the injury concern is there, but then we all hope and pray that he recovers on time, because we watched them the last match. I think they miss Neymar a lot, and I'm sure the team would hope that he gets fit as quickly as possible. If not in the group stage matches, since they have already qualified, but in the later stages of the tournament, I hope he recovers, and because he's a very crucial member of the team.
Absolutely, yes. Now coming to Sushanth, the same question. So, अपने आपके कौन से favorite rivalries हैं? Who all are your favorite rivalries when it comes to the teams as well as to the players as well?
It's like Alvito said, it's same goes. Every fans team is like Argentina and Brazil. We all are waiting for to see that those teams are doing, and the final going to be Argentina Brazil would be the best final in this World Cup. And like Alvito, he got his own team Brazil. The same time, I am supporting Argentina. So I don't want Argentina knocking out the first round or second round. So I am expecting Argentina coming to the final, and there will be a lot of things to do. Like Messi, he have to win a World Cup. So it's like all the fans are waiting for these two teams are come up, and like Alvito said, Portugal also favorite. They are doing really well in the tournament. So those two gods in football, like Messi and Ronaldo. So that final would be the best, maybe because of these two players. And obviously, we have seen like Germany and Spain matches. It was a high intensity match, and all the fans, all the football fans loved those type of matches. And yesterday we saw Iran playing versus USA. That was a tremendous match. The fighting was there. Lasted 9 minutes of injury time. We have seen all the scenarios in the field, like Iran wanted to win, and the way USA defended is like nothing. They are not going to give that space for Iran players. So it was interesting. And when we watch at some matches like Asian teams or Japan is playing, Japan, the way they are fighting, Tunisia, the way they are fighting. So it's all great matches. I would say all matches are better than what we expected from big teams. The Asian teams are doing well. The tournament is hosting in Asia. So that advantage go to Asian countries. It's like coming back to the point, like my favorite team, my derby, I'm looking for Argentina versus Brazil.
Oh, the same answer we have got from Alvito also. So yes, fingers crossed. Now we have to talk about Argentina and Poland. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Argentina, if we see that 4 days on their shock 2-1 defeat against Saudi Arabia, Argentina boosted their hopes all over again of reaching the knockout rounds courtesy of a crucial 2-0 victory against Mexico on Saturday. So head to head, if we talk about the face-offs played, 1-1, 1-0 is the win rate. They have lost 0 and then 1. And of course, if we talk about Poland and Argentina, I think out of the 11 matches they have had the face-offs, 6 were in the favor of Argentina and 3 were in the favor of Poland, 2 were draw. So I would like to ask, in these matches which are going to happen now, if Argentina win the game, that's okay. If Argentina loses the game against Poland, what will happen? Starting with you, LB.
See, it's a very simple mathematics here. If Argentina lose, they are out of the competition. The reason why I say this is because if Saudi happens to get a draw, they go through with 4 points. If Mexico wins, they go with 4 points. So Argentina has no chance if they lose this match, because this group is open for all the teams. It's not that only 1 or 2 teams have got the chance. Yeah, group standing wise, Mexico from 2 matches, they are with just 1 point. But then even they have an outright chance. Let's not forget about that. If Poland wins the match, Mexico just needs a win to qualify for the next round. So there are a lot of things going to happen. But talking about Argentina, yes, the history, the past record says Poland has managed to get a win against them. But I think this is a different platform here. I think this is the World Cup. They need to pull up their socks. They know the importance. They can't just let the Messi's be this last match. I'm sure the players should deliver this time for Messi. Messi has given a lot to the country. Messi has been one of the finest footballer that all the youngsters are looking upon him. Now this is the time where all the players around him should play for Messi tonight. Messi has proved what he could. At this age also, Messi in the first match, he scored from a penalty. They could not manage to get a win. but then, still he was among the goal getters. Last match, the way he played, he not only took the responsibility as a captain, but he was a leader. He was doing everything, running with the ball. That Messi, what we saw Messi a couple of years back, we watched that same Messi in the last match. So, all these things Messi has done. But sometimes why I'm saying this, the players needs to, rise to the occasion today, because not sometimes a player like Messi can also have an off day. So if the player like Messi also cannot perform, then the surrounded players should support him, give him everything what he can on today's day. I'm sure Messi is definitely confident, he's well prepared than the other two matches that he was, because he knows the importance of today's match. Coming to Poland, it's not going to be that easy match, because Poland is a side who can upset any teams, and they have proved it while the Euro amongst the European countries. And Poland is a very tricky side. They know the importance. If they get a draw, they qualify for the next round. But I think a team who wants to settle for a draw, we have seen them suffering already in yesterday's matches. So I'm sure they would not try to settle for a draw. Whereas for Argentina, they don't have to get panicked. All they need is just to maintain their shape well, not to concede any goals. Whenever you're given an opportunity or getting an opportunity, you need to go into attacks and try to, destroy the Poland defense whenever you get the opportunities. There's not a margin which is required here, but all they need to is just calm down, play the normal game, play the ball possession game, and whenever you get an opportunity, just score as they did it in the last match against Mexico. But if you personally ask me, I think I'm confident Argentina is going to come out with a positive result today. And but yes, they need to work hard for it. The 3 points are not going to come easy for them.
Yes, of course. They need to pull off their socks up. Well, apart from Messi, if we talk about who is going to be that player to be watched out for, Sushanth? Sushanth's video is freezed, I believe. Okay, till the time he's coming back, I'll ask that question from you, Alvi. Who's that player apart from?
There are a couple of players, and one player who has already caught the eye of everyone in the last match was Enzo Fernandez. We have already seen he getting offers from the different clubs, and it's not because of his performance, but it's because of the caliber what he has in him. He's a lad which has got a lot of potential in him. He has calibers that can take him a long way. He is a different class. The goal that he scored in the last match, he has given the much desired victory. The margin, the goal was much needed for the team, and the performance what he had displayed in the last match is also something to be appreciated about him. So apart from him, I think even Angel Di Maria is also a very key player for the team. We have seen him what he can do, and the thing in Angel Di Maria is he is a player who rises on a big occasions, and I know, and I'm sure he must be knowing the importance of today's game, because he is a big match player to me. So he definitely knows, he's confident, he's aware of the situations what they are today. And there's another guy who needs to also pull up his socks, is the striker Martinez. He no doubt had a good game last two matches, but then he also needs to get into the goal scoring shit. The reason why I say this is because the strikers, whenever they get the goals, they always go into the match with a high confidence. So if they want to go to the knockout stage, I think for him to get into the goals is going to be very crucial. And yes, every department for Argentina would be crucial, but yes, these are the players who really needs to rise up. And apart from Messi, if you ask me personally, I think Enzo Fernandez and Angel Di Maria would be the key members for the team.
All right. Now, if I ask you, Sushanth, how Poland do you think was just coming from a win against Saudi Arabia can pull a major upset, I would say?
Yes, we can see Poland is a great team. With Lewandowski, he got the goal. It was his first goal in the World Cup. So we all the football fans waiting for him to score a goal, and he done. The team was really happy, and with that goal, the team confidence got the higher level. Like they were struggling to get the goal from first match. So it's happened. So Poland is a strong team. We know they go to the height advantage, aerial ball, they go to the advantage, and the strong content. And the players, the way they are defending, the team is playing like a compact. that's a team to defend very well. And in the striking force, Lewandowski, anytime, anywhere, he is a goal scorer. We can see his history like in Bayern Munich or in the Barcelona, wherever he play, whichever league, he is a goal scoring. He is scoring like anything. Whenever he gets the ball, it's like we have seen in Bayern Munich in the second half. He came as a substitute and he scored 5 goals in a few minutes. And it's like for Argentina, that was a threat. Whenever he gets a chance, he will score. So the other side, Argentina have to win. No other option. The tournament favorites, Argentina and Messi, they have to win. If draw, they are out. If they lose, they are out. That is like a big heartbreak for every fans, Argentina fans, and not only Argentina fans, all the football fans, because it's like last match Argentina won 2-0, and Messi's a goal was there, and we were all happy. The fans are very happy. The way Argentina and Messi scored, everyone was happy and breathed like they got a second life. So it is like Argentina have to win. Argentina go to players. Argentina go to the players like they are playing the top league in the world. So they are the best players. Not like earlier times, only Messi have to do everything and Messi have to carry the team. Now it's not like that. Messi is the leader. He is there. And all the players like if you see the goalkeeper Martinez, he is a tremendous performance. The way he collect the ball. Last match we have seen the way he collects the ball, the way he stood in under the bar. It's like really positive. And the defenders, when you see the defenders, Otamendi and the gang, they are also doing really well. That's what I said. All the players playing the first 11 for top club teams. So there is no doubt Argentina have a team, not like before. Not only one army. Now it's like 11 players, and the substitute players come in are equally good. So we don't expect a draw or something else. We are obviously the fans are confident Argentina going to win this match. No other option. And Messi is whenever he gets a ball, the right time Messi will score. We got that hopes. And last match we saw Di Maria and Messi's that chemistry that connected really well.
I think Messi is the most smiling, aggressive hero of this football. I think, है ना? He is so calm, so all the time. His face is like very calm. He plays it very aggressively when he knows that he has to win. There's no other choice.
Yes, that's what I said. Nah, he was waiting for that moment. The way he reading the game, Messi reading the game, the way he make his space for to attack or to shoot. The last match, that goal, only one chance. That is a half chance. Top of the D box, Di Maria giving the ball, and his first touch was to shoot the goal, and that shoot was beat the Latin American popular, one of the greatest goalkeeper, Ochavo. He beat him, and one chance he got and he scored. That is how the Argentina team is going to do. So the fans, the Kerala, lot of Argentina fans and Messi, for him, the fans are dying. So the expectations is very high.
Pitch and fans are dancing at home. We could see.
Yeah. And players are the fans are crying when Messi scores. They are crying. If so, this is how the fans are looking for. So it is nothing like he have to win. The team have to win, and Argentina is one of the favorite for the championship.
One of the favorites, of course, yes. Achha, I would like to ask one personal question from both of you, starting with you, LV. There are so many superstitions attached to so many games, hai na? If you talk about cricket, there is one. If you talk about another, there is one. Now, in football also, since you have been on the pitches and you have seen all the atmosphere, were there any superstitions that you people used to follow when you were like before going on the pitch or before you were ready for the matches?
Yeah, I
In
used to
Calcutta.
manage. I used to manage it. I used
Oh,
to manage it. Like for example, let's say if I have a match today, and whatever I used to recollect the day, how I started my day today, and let's say the day ends with me scoring maybe a hat trick or a couple of goals or maybe even a
huh,
goal, and I used to feel good about it. And then what I used to do was, like, let's say the next match when it comes, like 2 days or 3 days later, because this is how the Indian structure used to work before during our days. Maybe we had to have a match, like, after every alternate day, or maybe 2 days later we used to have a match. So I should recollect my that day. Like for example, today's day, I should recollect what time I had my breakfast, what time did I get up from bed, what time did I pack my bags, what clothes did I wear. So these are the things that I used to be very superstitious about. And I used to leave the house also the same time. I used to try to eat the same food what I had there in the last match. So this sort of things I used to love doing, hoping that okay, this is what I did in the last match and I scored a
huh,
goal. And maybe I'll do
huh.
the same today by having the meals on the same time and get up from the bed at the same time. And I might score. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it did not work. But this is what I used to always try to follow it.
Huh. And what did Sushant used to do then?
To be honest, I don't have those type of superstitious or something
Huh,
like that. But yeah, yes,
huh,
I was getting ready, and the I'm wearing the same boot. That is only thing I used to
huh,
like I got that special boot for match.
huh,
If I didn't wear that, I feel like not going to happen, not going to be my day. It's something like that. Only one thing: my boots, my match boots, have to wear. That's the only thing. No other superstitious or like wearing same jersey or wearing same socks or like Alvito said, getting up the same time and eating the same food. I don't mind all that things. I need to get my match boot ready. That's the only
Because
thing.
he never used to like to be at home rather than coming late at night. So even if next day they had
No,
a
no,
match,
no. I was really punctual. I was really professional. You know, Rafi. You know, Alvito.
yeah. Just kidding, brother.
very. It's good to hear that from you guys. But again, I am not a very superstitious person, but I am very spiritual person. So I believe, yes, today if I do this, then my show will go okay. And today if I do this, my show will go great. So I believe in that.
That's good. Good to know.
All right. Well, coming to Saudi Arabia versus Mexico, I think this is one day which is really crucial for them also because Argentina and Poland's match is equally important for these teams as well. Means Saudi Arabia especially. Because if Saudi Arabia win this match with Mexico, they will become the first ever team from Asia to qualify for knockout stages, and that's a big thing for any Asian country. What are your thoughts on that? Starting with you, LV.
Yes, it's going to be a very exciting match. We can see the head-to-head here. They have played 4, 5 times, and once, they had a draw once, and then 4 times Mexico has won against the Saudi Arabians. But I think this is all about the past records. We have seen a lot of things happening in this year World Cup, wherein the host country, they never lost in the first round, but they unfortunately lost. And there are a lot of things which are happening, which things are really, which things were what had not happened before have been happening now. So not going about the past, Saudi more than us, I think they know the importance of today's match. They just need to win the match. And after a major upset with a team like Argentina, I think they really need these 3 points and to be the first Asian team to get into the knockout stage. Because the way they have displayed against Argentina, although Argentina dominated the first half, but the way they have come back in the second half, they can pull a major upset today as well against a team like Mexico. Although Mexico, I would not say they're not a bad team, but the interesting thing here is Mexico also has a slight chance in this competition. So it's going to be a very good game, a cracker of the game, I could say, because Mexico could still keep a outright chance because they drew against Poland, they lost to Argentina by 2 goals, and here maybe if they can win by 2 or 3 goals, Argentina defeats Poland, they still have a chance to qualify. But it's going to be a very, very, very crucial match for both the teams. But if you ask me, Saudi, if they can play the football what they have displayed against Argentina, I think they can create an upset here, which the record says they have never won against Mexico, but they can do it today. And it's all about your dedication, your motivation, how you motivate yourself. It's all about how prepared are you on today's match. It's all about the preparation. You know that this match is a 50-50 match. It's not a match for Mexico. It's not about the past history what Mexico has against Saudi Arabians. It's the match who prepares well. And the team that comes well prepared, I think they have a chance to win tonight's match.
Whether it's Asian country, European country, South American, whatsoever.
Yes, as an Asian, I would love to see the Saudi Arabians being the first country to qualify. You know, but then if they know more than us what is the importance of today's match, they have to come all guns blazing. They can't just be reluctant. They know the importance. For them, maybe they might think at one point of time even a draw might be enough to qualify. Yes, but you don't know what will be the outcome of the match between Argentina and Poland. So don't go for a draw. Don't settle down for a draw. The best is go for the 3 points, because if you get the 3 points, there's no one who can stop you. You don't have to look to anyone's results. All you know is you qualify as the first or the second team from the group.
And alternatively, if we talk about Mexico, will be through if they win and if Poland gets the better of Argentina, I would say. And they have themselves no favors by failing to score in the 2022 edition so far out of all the sides to have played the 2 games so far. Only Tunisia was the one who have posted 0 goals, I believe. So what are your thoughts on like Saudi Arabia? Yes, please, Alvi.
No. I was just saying that, see, Saudi, they know, like even if a draw, Poland and Argentina, if they settle for a draw and Saudi wins, they will still top the group. So they have a very good chance in this group if you go to see overall. So we don't want this situation to arise, because in that situation, then Argentina will be knocked out of this tournament, which we want them to, go through because of Messi, because the name Argentina. But yeah, football, as we all know, there is no team which comes in this tournament as a small team. Every teams come well prepared. And there's another thing which we need to talk about the Saudi Arabians is, let's not forget, they are the only team who has come well prepared in this competition. They have stopped their league 2 months before the competition started. We can see Salim Al-Dawsari, who scored against Argentina. His appearances are 73 goals, 18 assists too. So he is one man to be watched out for tonight. So, as I was talking about this team, they have stopped their league 2 months before this tournament, the World Cup. So they are the only team who are well prepared, because most of their players, they are playing in the Saudi Arabian League. So they all came together. They started playing football together. They know each other for a while now, whereas the other players or other clubs or other countries, they have just gathered maybe a week before. So this is going to be another advantage which the Saudi Arabians could have. So, but saying all this, they need to pull up their socks in tonight's match.
Definitely. Sushanth, if you talk about Mexico, then they can even take some solace in the fact that they boast a strong record of 4 wins and a draw from their 5 meetings with Saudi Arabia previously. But the most recent of those came all the way back in 1999, where the Renard's side should fear no foe in their bid for a much coveted top 2 finish, I would say. What are your thoughts about that?
Yes, it's a Latin American team, playing Latin American team versus Asian team is really different. The football was really different. The Latin American team, like Mexico, they are in the World Cup from very long, and their legacy. They don't simply go or play the match. They have their own plans, and Mexico. We watched the last match versus Argentina. Mexico was the toughest team. They know how to play, and the players they are a very good side. And like Alvito said, Saudi Arabia got a tremendous performance in this tournament, and they beat Argentina. Is like giving them more confidence. The players were boosted, and Saudi Arabia got that Asian team. So the weather and all the scenario favor for Saudi Arabia, and if they win, they are going to make a new history of Asian football. And the players they got in Arab countries, the finest players they have. And Alvito said they are really prepared for this World Cup. Hosting country, we expected hosting country Qatar is going to do really well, but the way they're playing, they are not prepared that much for this World Cup. But Saudi Arabia not like that. They prepared really well. Every department, they know which teams are they are going to face. The world favorite Argentina, the champion, World Cup champion, they are going to face the first match. So their preparation was tremendously well, and the way they fought for every second against Argentina is something really appreciated for the every Asians was happy for their performance. And obviously there are lots of Argentina fans in Kerala or in India or in all the world, but the way Saudi Arabia fought and get those goals, it was like everyone standing up and clapping for them. So they are not going to surrender simply. This match they are going to give their ass out, like they will give everything for to get those points. If they win or if they draw, that's going to be like a history. So on the other side, Mexico have to show themselves. They are also favorite. They got the chance. If they win, they have the chance. The in the group is going to tough. Nobody is safe here. So Mexico got those players. They are playing in the Europe League, and the way the Latin American style of play, that is totally different continental playing. So this is going to be an interesting match, and I'm a Argentina supporter, so I don't want to. No, those teams are coming up and Argentina going out. So I want Argentina come in. So I'll be praying for that. Come on, let's do it. If it is a draw, then it's okay. If one team is going to win, there will be another problem. So I don't know how to go into the end last like yesterday. That's a different scenario. It's like we seen the Senegalese, the Ecuador got the upper hand, but the Senegal, the way they fought, the way they get those goals and the way they defend, that is like football is a different way to watch the final matches. Like this is the group's final matches, so it's going to be interesting.
अभी तो फिलहाल this is very disheartening for like कि the host nation मेजबान जो है कतर, they are out of the tournament. Well, कोई बात नहीं. But for all our viewers, I must tell you that last night England and USA also qualified for the World Cup knockout stage. Correct me if I'm wrong. और इसके अलावा Netherlands and France also has made it to the knockout stage, right?
Senegal. Last night we saw 4 teams qualifying: Senegal, Netherlands, US, and the England team.
Yes.
Before we had teams like Brazil, France, and I think it was Portugal who qualified, right? From the 2 matches.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
So today is day for Argentina then.
Hopefully.
Yes. Yes. मेरे पास yes 2 fingers cross करने का टाइप है ना. अगर 4 भी होती तो मैं ऐसा भी cross कर सकती थी आज अर्जेंटीना. Well, everyone wants Argentina to go in the knockouts because all other teams are making their places and matches are coming even more interesting. Now, we would like to make our show also interesting with the fact that you guys are going to talk in your native languages to all your fans for Argentina-Poland match for today.
Okay, I'll start with mine first, as every day. Namaskar, Ami Alvito D'Cunha. আজকে আমি বনাম তোমরা সবাই জানে আজকে আর্জেন্টিনা খেলতে নামছে পোল্যান্ডের এগেইনস্ট। খুবই এক্সাইটিং খেলা হবে, খুবই ইন্টারেস্টিং খেলা হবে। আমরা সবাই চাই অ্যাজ আর্জেন্টিনান ফ্যান্স, যারা যারা আর্জেন্টিনাকে সাপোর্ট করে, সবাই চায় মেসি বরং আর্জেন্টিনা আজকের ম্যাচটা জিতুক, আজকের ম্যাচটা না জিতে ওরা কোয়ালিফাই করুক। আমরা সবাই চাই এই টুর্নামেন্টে আর্জেন্টিনাকে অনেক এগিয়ে যেতে, কারণটা হচ্ছে আর্জেন্টিনা মানে এমন একটা দেশ ফুটবলকে ভালোবাসে, আমাদের জন্য অনেক কিছু দিয়েছে। আমরা চাইবো অবশ্যই কি আর্জেন্টিনা এগিয়ে যাক। একটা ম্যাচ হয়তো হেরেছে সৌদি আরবের এগেইনস্ট, কিন্তু ওই দিনটা একটা খারাপ দিন ছিল, ওই দিনটা আমরা আবার রিপিট দেখতে চাইছি না। আশা করি আজকে ওরা পোল্যান্ডের এগেইনস্ট জিততে পারবে, জিতে এই গ্রুপ থেকে ওরা কোয়ালিফাই করবে। And let's hope for the best. Let's pray. Let's be together, and let's get the 3 points for Argentina. Namaskar. Thank you so much.
All right, wonderful message by you. And Sushanth, now your turn. For all
Yes,
the Kerala.
യെസ്, നമസ്കാരം എല്ലാവർക്കും. നമുക്കറിയാം ഇന്നത്തെ മാച്ച് ഭയങ്കര ക്രൂഷ്യലാണ് അർജന്റീനയ്ക്ക്. അർജന്റീന ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് നന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ചു. സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും നല്ല ഗോളുകൾ വന്നു, മെസ്സി ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു. പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു സന്തോഷിക്കേണ്ട ദിവസമായിരുന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞ മാച്ച്. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഇന്നത്തെ മാച്ചും അർജന്റീനയ്ക്ക് നല്ല ഒരു വിജയം കിട്ടട്ടെ, അർഹതപ്പെട്ട ഒരു വിജയം കിട്ടട്ടെ. ഈ ടൂർണമെന്റിൽ അടുത്ത റൗണ്ടിലേക്ക് കയറി അർജന്റീന നമുക്ക് കപ്പെടുക്കുന്നത് നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും കാത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരുപാട് ഫാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് അർജന്റീനയ്ക്ക്. അപ്പോൾ നല്ലൊരു മാച്ച്, ഇന്നത്തെ കളിയും വിജയിച്ചിട്ട് അർജന്റീന അടുത്ത റൗണ്ടിലേക്ക് ക്വാളിഫൈ ചെയ്യട്ടെ. അതിനുവേണ്ടി പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഈ മത്സരങ്ങള് ജിയോ സിനിമയിൽ ലൈവായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളവിടെ മലയാളം കമന്ററിയും മലയാളം വിവരണങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് ജിയോ സിനിമയിലുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും കാണുക. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്. ഓൾ ദി വെരി ബെസ്റ്റ് അർജന്റീന ആൻഡ് ദ ടീം.
Thank you so much both of you, and I would say in Punjabi o ki kehte hai aj da match zarur vekhyo ji, chak do fatte, hai na. Thank you for joining in and always making the show really interesting with all your wonderful conversation. Once again,
Thank you so much,
Thank you. Bye bye.
Well, thank you everyone, to all our viewers. I